Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. We were lucky last night because we got a video from Chantal, our girl Foodie Beauty, and another one from our girl, Amber Reid, or Amberlynn Reid, whichever she's going by these days. And this video is entitled Weigh In, Be Honest with Your Audience. Let's see what she says.
Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about my weight. I wanted to be focused in this video and kind of like how I've been doing and things like that.
I'm curious,
so
go on.
I want to start off with saying that yes, I am in the 400s and a lot of people
show us, please,
have thought that I wasn't telling the truth regarding that because I didn't physically step on the scale. And I guess I understand where you're coming from because at first I thought people were just like saying I was lying for whatever reason, but then I noticed a lot of people were saying, how come you're not celebrating, you know, and they were putting themselves in my shoes and saying, you know, if I were you, I would have had a celebratory video and I would have been super excited to share that, and I would have filmed a reaction.
I would too, because I think that if it's true, then I'm proud of you.
Reaching that, because that was my goal. My goal was to be in the 400s, and a lot of people are just like, you're not acting like you actually are, and I don't believe you. So I do get that. And I did have a lot of people congratulating me, so thank you. And I think the biggest reason why, honestly, I didn't make a whole video regarding it is because I kind of feel numb to it, to be honest. And it's been happening a lot lately, like where I set a goal for myself, I reach it, and I'm kind of numb to it. And I've always been expecting this big pivotal moment, and I don't ever get that, honestly. I don't ever get this huge, magnificent rush of excitement, and I am proud. I am proud of myself. This has been...
Me too, if it's true.
...a journey I didn't really know that I was going to go on, because I always start journeys and I always fail. Somehow I always fail. This journey has not been perfect, and I think that's also a big part of the reason why I wanted to film this video, is because it seems like a lot of the time when I do a weigh-in video, it's because like I'm down more weight and all this stuff, and I have like good news. I don't want that just to be how it is. I do know that there are, I'm not gonna say who, there is a weight loss channel. They only weigh in when they know they're down weight. And I don't want that to be me. I want to show my ups. I want to show my downs. And I feel like
that? Tell me in the comments, who does that?
Part of that is super important. I don't want to just weigh in when I'm down a certain amount of weight. I want to weigh in and show you guys that this journey is not perfect. And I'm sure a lot of you already know that, because I could be down a lot more weight than I'm already at. I just feel like if you plan on having your weight loss journey on YouTube, you need to be transparent. You need to talk about the ups and the downs.
Okay, I agree, but now I hate the word journey because I feel like it's so overused. And when you have told us and you've taken on these journeys and you take us with you and you fail every single time and you're not transparent. So how are you now going to say that in order for like you feel like you should be only transparent during this time? You've lied to us so many damn times. What do you really expect us to think? I mean, this is part of your brand, is to take us on this journey and fail and then, you know, act like it's somebody else's fault or something else that happened, and you don't own your actions.
No reason
That's
to
the
fib,
problem.
no reason to beat around the bush. Just be honest. And in the past, I thought of Swiss cheese. I couldn't say the words Swiss cheese. It's a tongue tie for me. It's like the cheese is the whole story, the truth, the ups, the downs, and the everything else. But then I choose to only share little bits and parts of it, which is like the holes where I'm poking out, and I still have this whole other story to tell you guys. And with this journey, it's been so different.
It would be
because
better if
I
you said
do
that the holes were the
share a
lies
lot
that you tell
more, and I
us.
let you guys know that I could be doing better. I let you guys know that I do still overeat, and I still let my addiction and my binging get to me. Those things are still a part of this journey. So I think that's important. And I really wish that if there is anyone watching me who does have a weight loss channel, if they'll just be more transparent with their audience and don't just wait for, oh, I want to be down a certain amount of weight to prove myself. Just be yourself. And it took me a long time to get to that, honestly. I'm going to be honest, because I always felt like I had to prove something. So what I want to share with you guys is my lowest in this journey has been 498.0. And I do wish I could have filmed that and had that pivotal moment on here for myself, and so I can go back and watch it. But I just, for some reason, I didn't feel the need to, and I was kind of numb to it. So today I did step on the scale, and I'm actually going to put that right here. So as you can see, I am actually up from the 498.0, which that was my weight 3 days ago. You guys are seeing this a little late because I am a little behind on my videos because I have been filming a lot, so I do apologize. But it was a few days ago that I reached 498.0.
You also spent a lot of time on that live stream where you made some really outrageous stereotypes about people that I think were inexcusable. I did see it, but I didn't record it. I also think that you, I mean, 1.5 pounds for you is probably just like, that could be water weight for you. Maybe you ate too many carbs, you filled up your glycogen stores with some water, fine, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're going on about how you're in the 400s. You're only 0.5 pound out of being out of in the 500s. So, okay, whatever.
And I'm here to be, transparent. I'm here to share all of the Swiss cheese, honey. We're not going to have any holes. I'm just going to give you guys the whole slab of cheese. So last night, oh, embarrassing. I had a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It was the mint cookie or something like that. And I had hot Cheetos. I did not have the whole bag of hot Cheetos. That's a very pivotal moment in this story because in the past,
But you're eating Cheetos for breakfast.
I would have the whole bag of hot Cheetos, and I'm talking about the biggest bag of hot Cheetos that there is. Well, I think there is.
How about you don't eat Cheetos at all?
But the size that I get is like a pretty big size, and through one night, I would eat the whole thing. It would be in 3 different time frames. Like, I'd eat a good chunk of it, and then like an hour later I'd eat more, and then an hour later I'd finish it. And those were times where I could not control myself at all in the slightest. And last night I told myself, yes, I am going to eat this Ben & Jerry's. I had it planned. I knew that's what I was going to do. And when I had the hot
She ran out of those Greek yogurt pops.
I am so used to eating the whole bag. But I told myself, I'm not going to do it this time. I had the pint of Ben & Jerry's. Did I need it? No. Do I regret it? A little bit. But I knew what I was doing in the moment. And usually in a binge, my brain is not there. I don't know what I'm doing. I am like possessed. If you binge, you understand how it feels. But I was there in the moment. I knew what was happening. And I was able to tell myself, I cannot eat this whole bag of chips. So I woke up the next morning and I was very upset with myself. I thoroughly thought that I gained all my weight back. It was this weird mental moment that I want to remember that moment. I woke up feeling so crappy about the choice that I had made, because it was a choice. I chose to do that. That I had this moment where I was like, I probably just gained back all of my weight. And it was like a second thought. And it was so stupid because obviously that's physically impossible to do. And I was just so upset, honestly. So I stepped on the scale. But prior to, I honestly was like, let's be realistic. I probably gained 5 pounds and I'm back in the 500s. And for some reason, it's pivotal for me not to ever step on the scale again and have there be a 5 in the front. Never again.
I bet you there will be. Definitely.
And so
definitely.
I was scared. And when I did step on the scale, there was still a 4 in the front. It
barely.
Put me in
absolutely
two
barely.
Scenarios. The old Amberlynn, which she's still in there. Like, I'm not a completely different person. The old Amberlynn, let's just say the devil on this shoulder, and then there's an angel on this one. The devil was saying things like, oh, look at that. You were able to eat a whole Ben & Jerry's, and you're still in the 400s. So it looks like you can do that more often.
That's not how this works.
Justifying what I did. Then the angel on this side was saying, remember how you woke up and you felt like crap? Let's not do that again. Let's not wake up feeling guilty. You gained weight. Whether it was just a pound and like 4 ounces or no, 1.4. Sorry, it's not ounces. Whether it was 1.4 or 1.6, I'm not sure how much. You still gained weight and you do not want to do that again. You want to continue going on the scale. You don't mind seeing fluctuations, but you don't want to see a fluctuation that you truly caused on yourself. So I was going back and forth between the two. And it's really important that I share these things. And I want to motivate other weight loss channels to do the same thing. I
find you to be the least motivational person.
I want them to be honest with their audience as well. It's very important that I feel like...
Why is she virtue signaling to other people of how they should be running their channel? She has, over the past few years, absolutely created this image for herself. And actually, I don't appreciate the fact that there are people who are out there who may, they may not want to be, so overly open because it could be a very personal thing. But she's virtue signaling to them that they need to be more transparent. You, for the last 6 years, you've manipulated your audience, 6, 7, 8, whatever years it is, have manipulated your audience. You've lied to us. You've done everything. And then you're going to sit here and tell other people how to run their channel? Putain.
When you keep things from your audience, you're also being delusional within yourself because you also don't want to admit it to yourself. So when you don't admit things and you're not open up with your audience and the point of your channel is to do weight loss videos, I feel like you're also not being honest with yourself, even if it's not on purpose. And I know a lot of people are going to watch this and be like, Amberlynn, like, this is none of your business. People can post videos of what they want. I get that. It's just like, I think of myself in the past and I'm starting to see the same behaviors in other people that I did look up to or I used to look up to. And I don't want to see those behaviors because I remember being that person. So I know what is happening behind the camera. Us morbidly obese people, we all
unacceptable.
Got big for
you
one
are
reason.
Unacceptable.
Too much food. We all have begged our partners for food that we shouldn't have had. These are all things that we have done. We have all been delusional. We have all shared only half the story. This is part of all of our stories. And I feel like that's why we're all similar in that way. And it's just like, if you've gained weight, show it. If you're only down 1 pound in 2 weeks, sport it. It's okay. Be proud of the pound. It's important that I do the same thing. It's like, I'm not just talking to other people and I'm not giving advice to other people. I'm also doing it to myself. It's important that I share the small victories, the big victories, but
come
also
on, hurry up.
the downfalls. And I will continue to do that on this channel, and I will definitely be posting more weigh-ins no matter what happens. And I just want other people to do the same. So anyways, I am literally ranting at this point, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope that the next video I share with you guys regarding the weight will be some good news. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, so my thing is that she is like the worst example of somebody who loses weight. Now, I've reconsidered my position on Amber. I used to call her like dumb and all this, but she's got to be incredibly bright. And I say that because she's learned how to troll her audience and make so much money that she's laughing at us all the way to the bank. But at the end of the day, she's going to sit here and tell other people how to run their channels. Who in the hell does she think she is? And this is why I talk to her very differently than Chantal, because Chantal at least is like some kind of entertaining. But Amber gets up here and she just is so full of crap that, you know, there might be other people out there that have weight loss channels. And, you know, take that back. Earlier in this video, I said I found her the least inspirational. I say that because as far as somebody who wants to lose weight, don't follow what Amberlynn says. That's not inspirational. But she's inspired other people, and she should be accountable for the way that she's taught people how to troll an audience by gaining weight and manipulating everybody into believing what she says. To me, Amberlynn, while I don't think she's dumb, is just such a she's just a loathsome person. And I think that actually, if she's going to continue like this, then she's going to lose even more of her audience, because I know that her numbers are falling, and I think that actually she is just absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. I need a breath now. It's too early for a drink. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I always appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not going to do that, at least we got to spend some time together today. Take care. Merci. Au revoir.